In heat 24/7. You're hornier than we think. You're not a virgin. You're secretly a furry. Everybody thinks I'm some horny furry. When was that a thing? Okay, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido a la YouTube chan. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to drop some assumptions about me. Y'all really went off. Some of them were expected, some of them were a little mean. My feelings were hurt for some of these. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I was avoiding these types of videos because I expose myself enough on a regular basis. But for these videos, I literally have to sit down for like 10 minutes and just expose myself. I don't know if I'm ready for it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram because I am really active there and I'm always posting polls and questions, and then I always end up talking about them in my videos. I didn't even prepare the questions or anything. I'm just gonna read them and answer them with whatever comes to mind. So that's a little terrifying because this brain up here, she gets a little out of pocket sometimes. You fall for racist men on Omegle. Okay, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I don't fall for racist men, okay? Racist men on Omegle aren't my type. I assume that you are a glass half full kind of person. I think I am. When things happen to me that I specifically don't like, most of the time I'm like, you know what? This is all a part of the plan. Like, my main quote in life is that everything that's happened to me, whether it be positive or negative, has led me to where I am now. Honestly, it just helps me be more grateful because I wasn't always like that. I feel like you can sing. Oh, see, can you see? Yeah, I mean, I can sing. No word of a lie, whenever I sing, people always ask me like, are you sure you're not Beyonce? Just, it's one of those things that happen. You think the majority of your followers are the same age as you. Is this not a fact? I thought we were all like 18, 19. Wait, are y'all children? Comment your age right now. Like, I'm being serious. Pause the video, literally pause it, I'm waiting, and comment what your age is. Cause if I find out some of y'all are 12 or 13, you fight with your siblings a lot. That is not true. I mean, maybe when I was younger, I fought with them. We're not really like a fighting family. Like, we all get along pretty well. Short. A lot of people think I'm short. I'm not short. I'm like 5'6", I think, which is like average or maybe on like the taller side. You're artistic and used to play an instrument as a kid. I played clarinet when I was in middle school, and then I played piano for like 5 years. I tried learning guitar over quarantine, but I'm terrible at it. So that ended very quickly. I feel like your favorite cereal is something horrible, like All Bran. All Bran is good. It gets my stomach going, okay? Them fiber cereals? You have trouble leaving the house. Yes, but I'm working on that. This summer, I really want to be like a wild new girl. Don't know how it's gonna happen. If you have any tips on how to wild out, let me know. But we're gonna change that in a few months, okay? Someone said middle child. No, I am the youngest of 7. I have 5 older brothers and 1 older sister. That's Bex, which you guys all know. I really wanted a younger sibling when I was younger. I used to beg my mom to make a baby for me as if she could just go to the mall and, hey, can I get a baby please? Yeah, that'll be $2.99. I begged my mother to create another human being for me, but I never got one. So unfortunately, I am the youngest. Quirky. Is quirky a diss? Because sometimes I do things and people are like, oh, haha, you're so quirky. Which I know they're low-key being shady, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be offended by that. You say a word unironically and it's now your favorite word to use. I literally get into things as a joke, but then it starts being serious. Like, why did I have a Megamind and a Minions phase like last week? As a joke. But all of a sudden I'm like, wait, but the Minions are funny and Megamind is sexy. I think you are shy in person. I don't think so. I think I kind of was for like a little bit of my teenage years, but also like I worked at a restaurant and I think that really built my people skills. You're more attracted to women than alpha males. Is that a question? Who is attracted to alpha males? Cause it's not me. Horny girl with daddy issues. Horny. In heat 24/7. A lot of people think I'm horny and I'm not. Can we talk about that? Is this really the vibe I give off? You mean to tell me that you see me and you're like, that girl is horny? Really? No, I'm not. Ever. I've never been in my life. That's so unlike me. No. You get guys. Absolutely not. No. You were that kid that farted, then looked around and blamed it on somebody else. I mean, I said assumptions, not state the obvious. You're a hopeless romantic that imagines yourself in random scenarios every 5 minutes. I mean, who doesn't? You're not a virgin. I got this one a lot too. I don't know why everybody thinks I'm a Virgo. I'm actually an Aries. You keep a secret stash of human toenails and use them as currency. I actually use them for seasoning whenever I make my pastas. So yes, in a way, but also no. You're secretly a furry. I also got a lot of these. Everybody thinks I'm some horny furry. When was that a thing? When was it established? But now that we're on the topic, let's get into it. Because whenever I watch Zootopia,
Awesome, sweetheart.
Look at my face. Zoom into my eyes right now and tell me you've never dreamt of being ravished by Nick Wilde. Yeah, try it. I'm not a furry. You used to be a Tumblr girl. That's actually very true. I used to be on Tumblr all the time, like in grade 6, and I still have my account, but it's starting to grow on me more now because Tumblr is kind of expired in a way where nobody uses it. But I've had my account for like almost like 6 years now, so it's like a secret little, it's like a little space for me. The best part is that like if anyone tried to find me on there, you literally would come up with no results because it's like a name you wouldn't think of. Your MBTI is NFPSVG. I got a lot of my MBTI. I've never taken a test, but comment if you want me to take the, I think it's like a personality test. But I kept seeing that ENFP acronym, so I mean, I'm guessing you're right or on the right track. You practice kissing on your pillow. I actually use my hands. That's the better strategy. Someone said attachment issues. Maybe. I get attached to things very quickly, but I also detach myself just as quick. I'm just always looking for new things. I get bored really easily, so I don't think so. You're bad at cooking. Yeah. Is it obvious? You like to fight. No. Why are we fighting? I'm like the opposite of confrontational. Please do not confront me. I will simply run away. I'm so sorry. I need to work on that though. You were really mean to everyone, including your friends, until you were around 16. This is oddly specific. I'm gonna say no. I think I'm only mean to people when I have a crush on them. And that's because I am bad at showing my feelings. So I'm like, how do I do this? Do I shower them with love? Or do I just pretend that I hate their entire existence? I'm gonna go with B. I just know you're a teacher's pet, as you said. I think maybe I kind of was a teacher's pet, but not in like an annoying way. I would enjoy harassing teachers. Like I would ask them the most out-of-pocket questions and I would just always talk to them as if we were best friends. You are a feminist. Yes, but only on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You don't shy away from talking to guys. I feel like it depends. Like if I don't have feelings for you, I don't have a problem. But the minute my emotions get involved and the minute I start to romanticize them, I literally lose my personality. Like it's gone. It's snuffed out. I'm shy and I'm quiet and it's very unlike me. Masochist in theory, vanilla in real life. How do you come up with this? You think Hawaiian pizza is good? If yes, same. No, Hawaiian pizza is disgusting. I'm sorry. Why are you putting pineapples on pizza? When have we ever put a fruit on a pizza? Answer that question for me first. Do you see me putting apples? Do you see me putting bananas? Do you see me putting kiwi on pizza? No? So why is pineapple the exception? Exactly, because it's not. You're hella kinky. No, I'm not. I promise you I'm not. You enjoy going on Omegle. Not gonna lie, I kind of do. Like, okay, obviously there's the like trauma thing, and I don't like seeing people whip out their bananas. It's a little uncomfortable. However, I genuinely enjoy conversing with people that I wouldn't typically talk to because on Omegle you get a random bunch. You can get a 35-year-old, you can get a 13-year-old. It's a really mixed melting pot, or I don't know if I use that properly, but there's a lot of diversity, and I think it's good practice to talk to people who share different views, different morals, or even different ages, because you can learn a lot from people. You prefer white boys over black boys. I don't have a type. Whenever people say this in videos, I'm always like, oh wow, you don't have a type, whatever. But no, I literally do not have a type. As long as you're funny and you make me feel comfortable, I could probably fall in love with you within, I'll say, 24 to 48 hours. You pretend to be a virgin. Yes, I'm cosplaying as the virgin. It's a new thing. It's a new habit of mine in 2022. People find you intimidating. I don't think so. I think I'm just too annoying, and I think I talk too much for it to be intimidating. Like when I think of intimidating, I'm like, okay, so they're like cool and they're quiet and they're like just looking around. I'm like the exact opposite. Like I'm just very annoying. You're a hole for Theo James. I'm actually 3 holes for Theo James. Maybe 4? You are secretly in love with somebody you're friends with. Unfortunately, yes. You want to be a full-time influencer. See, I don't know how that would work, because what am I gonna do? I still live in Canada. Like, you prefer your siblings over your friends. I prefer my siblings over my existence, actually. You only want 1 kid. I actually wanted 10. I like the fact that I had so many siblings, and that was a big part of my personality and who I am, my character, so I just think it'd be great if my child got to experience that. But I was talking to my sister the other day, and I'm like, I don't think I would be able to raise multiple kids properly. Yes, I can raise them, but can I do it the right way? I don't know. So now I low-key do want 1 to maybe 3 kids. You are very intrusive, but then pretend as though you aren't. I feel like that's a problem with me. Like I kind of pry too much, and that's because I'm curious. I don't know if that's intrusive. I guess it could be, but I don't pretend that I'm not. I know that I am. Very horny, but actually does nothing because shy. Wow. Someone said, you're into some very ... kinky stuff. You look like you have a fetish. What kind? Your internal goal is to live life outside of stereotypes. Definitely. For a while, I felt like I couldn't be myself because there was just these stereotypes that are being like aggressively pushed onto you and you don't ask for them. I think that should be everyone's goal though, like living outside of stereotypes, because to actively try and live within them is almost like you're living to please societal standards and to please others. Like my only goal in life is to be myself and to be comfortable within my own skin. I feel like I became a version of myself that people expected because it was easier for me and it was easier for them. So I thought it was a positive thing, which in reality it isn't. So yeah, I guess that is my goal. And I hope that is other people's goals too. I hope I'm like inspiring people. I know I'm not like super inspirational. Like I feel like everyone thinks I'm like a big joke sometimes, but like my only wish for this channel or in life in general is just inspire people to be themselves, to put themselves out there, because I genuinely believe that's how you grow. You've never had a serious relationship. Well, in my head, Theo James and I were very official, very exclusive, but in real life, no. You're street smart. I think so, but I haven't been in a situation where I've had to really test those skills. I could really not be, like, at all, and I wouldn't know. You read the smuttiest smut. I love these. These are so funny to me. You only started to expand your style after having TikTok. Yes, and I am not ashamed. I feel like what makes TikTok so different and why it's so successful is the fact, or is the idea of the For You page. There's also been so many trends on TikTok. Like there's been the e-girl, the soft girl, a whole bunch of girls. I think the different trends allowed me to like, I guess like dip my toe into everything and kind of see what I liked. And then once I gained enough knowledge on the different styles, I kind of got to like amalgamate them and make my own. So yes, my style, a lot of it did come from TikTok. You eat, sleep, breathe TikTok. I did for a while, but I didn't because I started feeling a little insecure. It happens to the best of us. I'm so sorry. But also my phone broke last year in like May and I lost, I think it was like 500 drafts. So ever since I lost my drafts, I don't really have a reason to be on TikTok. Like for me, making drafts was a big part of it. I literally just love making drafts and watching them. So then when I lost all of them, I was like, I have no attachment to this app anymore. It was a sad thing. I mourned. You're the type of person who eats sushi with cola. I don't like either. Someone called me an ankle biter. How did you know? I used to bite a lot when I was younger. Like I was a big biter and I still am. Like I know we have our love languages like words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, but biting for me? Put that on my list. Giggles when reading a fanfic but then stops and judges yourself. Why do you guys know me so well? This is why there's no point in me doing these assumptions video, because at this point, y'all already know who I am. I wanted to be like a mysterious girl so bad. Like I craved it. I wanted to be that girl in the corner by herself, listening to music with her little bell bottoms on. But I'm not. I'm predictable and I'm easy and I'm obvious and it's painful. Like why am I annoying? Your type is only average white men. Why does everybody think I only go for white men? You got Gemini in your chart somewhere. I don't know my astrological like the risings and the settings and stuff. Why did I say settings? Like the Apple settings. I know I'm an Aries and I was born in the morning, like I think around like 7 o'clock. So like a sun. You put cereal first. No, milk first. I put milk in the bowl and then I heat it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds until it gets a little steamy, you know, just like those little Wattpad books we all read. And then I put the cereal in because sometimes when the cereal is too crunchy, I don't know if I have a sensitive rooftop. What's this part of your mouth? The roof of your mouth? I don't know if I have a sensitive mouth or not, but I promise you, cereal is spiky. It literally makes my mouth bleed sometimes. Like the crunchiness is too much. And if I showed you my mouth, like if we did like a whole endoscopy of my mouth, you would literally see a bunch of lacerations from cereal. You read webtoons. Yes, I do. Do I want to share the name of them? No. I literally had a whole phase. I still am in that phase. I love reading them. I hopped into webtoons and manhwas and I never stopped. You are scared of the fact that your channel blew up so fast. Yes. I'm so sorry. It's terrifying. What do? I don't want this to sound like sad in a way. Like obviously I was grateful, but at the back of my mind I was like, they're probably only gonna be here for like a little while and then everybody's gonna forget about me. I feel like I didn't really get to build properly. It was just very instant. Like I was really happy, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, some part of me was just like, well, then they're all gonna leave and forget about you because like, who even are you? And also, I didn't even know what to do. I was like, am I supposed to change something now? Like, what do I do next? But here I am, so let me know if I'm doing a good job. That was me reading some of your assumptions about me, which were they even assumptions because 99% of them were true. Obviously, this video was pointless because clearly you guys know more about myself than I do. And that is why I don't see the need in doing a Q&A or doing an assumptions or get to know me because you know enough. I talk too much. I do a lot of yapping. I need to zip it. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about me or if you have any videos you would like to see me do in the future, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!